Hi, welcome to the Online Jewelry Academy. I'm Professor John Ahr and I'm your instructor. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set a ring like this one. But before I start, I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the amazing support that we've received over the years from our patrons on patreon.com. First, I want to thank our biggest supporter for many years, Gabrielle Dunn. Of course, I want to thank our very first patron, Michelle Gray, and long-term patrons Anthony Langford, Cat Paw Gems, Lynette McCone, Alice Ryan, Caroline Hope, Nicola Cameron, Kenneth Seacrest, Donna Grace, Rebecca Brennan, and Donna Single. And I'd like to welcome our newest patrons, Melissa Latimer and Yvonne Juarez. These are all patrons who've donated at the $5 level and above. We'd also like to thank those of you who have contributed using PayPal or at lower levels through patreon.com. If I mispronounced anyone's name, we thank you for both your donation and for overlooking my mispronunciation. I also want to mention that we just released a paid course on stone setting, which includes complete instructions on how to do prong settings, thick and thin walled bezels, and tube setting and flesh setting. There's a link to a discount code in the description below. Now let's get back to the topic of this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set this. It's a cubic zirconia set in a 4-prong setting. I'm going to start by putting my ring in the engraving block. Then, I check to make sure my prongs are all in alignment. I can use my pliers to make adjustments. After the prongs are filed flat, I do a final check by balancing the stone on the prongs. If I can see the prongs exposed and the stones level, everything's perfect. Then I mark each of my prongs at 1 millimeter using my dividers. Most stone setting books recommend using a stone setting burr, but in my opinion, it cuts too much and the angle isn't good. I recommend using a heart burr, which cuts a much better groove. Just be careful when you cut it. If you don't have a flex shaft, you can use first a knife edge needle file followed up with a triangle needle file to achieve the same result. Once you make all the cuts, you're ready for the next step, which is to examine the stone. You want to check its girdle, not its spanks. The girdle is in between the crown and the pavilion facets. You're looking for inconsistencies. Using a loop, you'll roll the stone slowly in a pair of locking tweezers. In this case, my girdle is clean. I use a wax stick to pick it up and place it on the setting. Then I just use the other end of the wax stick to push the stone down until it clicks into place. I use my parallel action stone setting pliers to first push the prongs to the stone. Although I could have used a prong pusher for this, to demonstrate multiple options I started with the pliers, but I'm finishing by using a prong pusher to push the prong onto the stone. I push each prong over the top of the stone in opposition until I have them completely in place. To finish it off, I carefully use a beret file to better shape the prongs. And that's how you set a 4-prong setting. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button and then click the notification bell to receive notices of when our latest videos are released. Since we don't release videos on a regular schedule, YouTube won't likely promote our future videos, so it's more important than ever that you hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.